This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, thank you Alejandro for sending me this article. So Al Haymon is clearly a little bit nervous of Eddie Hearn, and we'll get to that bit in a minute. Now, what the story is that Al Haymon, the PBC, have signed a 10-fight deal with Fox and a 12-fight deal with FS1 for a combined $60 million estimated per year. So that's 22 shows. Fantastic news if you're an American boxing fan. So in addition to what you were getting before with like on HBO with GoldenBoy, with ESPN with Top Rank and Showtime with PBC and all the other ones, you're now going to get another 22 shows per year, which is fantastic. Now $60 million, that's what pretty much almost what they offered Anthony Joshua for one fight, right? But of course they did need to speak to Frank Warren and BT Sport about getting that money, even though they knew that Anthony Joshua couldn't fight on BT Sport. But that doesn't matter. Facts are they're having 22 fights on these two shows on Fox and FS1. Now, with a budget of an estimated 60 million, that equates to around about 2.7 million per event, per night. Now, that doesn't mean that's what they're going to spend per show, of course not. You know, they could spend more on one show, less on the other one. But it's not a great deal of money if you want championship level fights. But at the same time, America does have this kind of standard where they'll put on a very good main event and the undercard is complete tosh. So people really only tune in for the main event and miss the entire card because nobody knows who the hell they are. Much like what Frank Warren does over here. You know, that's kind of how it is. But Eddie Hearn, he puts on a show from top to bottom, so you're interested in the whole show. So let's kind of like weigh up here. So 22 shows at $2.7 million per show, give or take. Eddie Hearn on his DAZN, he's giving you 16 shows at $125 million per year. That works out 7.8 million. So you're talking, what, 3 times more budget per show. Again, it can fluctuate. Some shows have more, and some shows have less. But of course, with DAZN, you have to pay your $10 per month. With Fox and FS1, I'm presuming that's free or it's on cable or something. I don't quite know how all that works over there. But this goes to show that Al Haymon believes in Eddie Hearn. As in, why didn't he do this before? Why has he waited all this time? Because it was evident for a lot of people and a lot of boxing fans of what I hear of America. The main problem was that Showtime didn't put on enough events per year to cover all the PBC fighters. All the fighters there as well, they're not promoted, so they can leave, they can go fight on other networks if they wanted to. So, you know, this is a good move for Al Haymon. I'm not knocking it at all. As I said, an extra 22 fight nights, that is fantastic. And hopefully we get to somehow see it here in the UK. I believe on Fox, we have certain ways of doing it, but FS1, I'm not too sure about. Maybe we do. I've never heard of it before, but it doesn't matter. 22 shows is fantastic, but this shows that Al Haymon really does believe that Eddie Hearn is coming there to take over. He's got a monstrous, an absolutely monstrous budget, and he's stealing some fighters. It hasn't happened yet. I know some people are knocking it right now, but it's early days. They haven't even put on the first show yet. So all the marquee names, etc., are going to come in time. But of course, with Al Haymon doing this, with these extra 22 shows, that may have a couple of his fighters go, well, actually, you know what? I've now got opportunity, so I don't need to go to DAZN. So that's good for him. Of course it is. But can they pay them the kind of money that Eddie Hearn will offer? No, of course he can't. Not even close to it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because Eddie Hearn's not after all the fighters. He's after a select few. He needs some fighters for the undercard, the up-and-comers, and he needs a couple of marquee names. The marquee names will come. Jesse Vargas, of course, is a very, very popular name, as is Big Baby Jarrell Miller. And he has youngsters coming through like Nikosi Solomon. He's an American heavyweight. You have Nikita on there, Jessica McCaskill, and plenty of other ones as well. And of course, he's already got Anthony Joshua as the marquee name as well. And all his Matchroom UK fighters can fight on these cards as well. So it's good competition. All competition is good competition. This is going to make Eddie Hearn more determined, which is great. And Eddie Hearn has made PBC, Al Haymon, more determined. To be honest, I think Eddie Hearn has frightened the life out of Al Haymon. That's what I believe's happened. That's why he's done this. It's why he didn't do it before, because he's frightened to death. Top Rank, of course, they've got their app as well, which is about $5 per month as well, the ESPN app. So again, that's great stuff. GoldenBoy, of course, with their HBO, and Lou DiBella, he can flick his shows in and around everywhere. I think his fight with, or his card with Sean Porter and Danny Garcia this weekend will also be on Fox as well. So Lou DiBella has room to maneuver around. Richard Schaefer, although he's predominantly with the World Boxing Super Series now, and I don't know whether or not he's still part of David Hay. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. But this is good news for boxing fans, especially in America. So you're getting, compared to what you were getting before, say a couple of months ago, you're now getting 22 extra shows per year with Fox and FS1, plus 16 shows of higher quality on DAZN per year. Plus you get to view all the UK Sky Sports ones as well, plus the World Boxing Super Series. This is a boxing fan's paradise if you're in America. If only it was as popular as it used to be, that sport. Everybody would be quids in, and the networks will get more money for bigger and better shows and that as well. So anyway, that's what's going on. So thank you for listening. You drop your thoughts below, click that thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.